Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight reviewing this fella, Pravha, from the makers of Staropramen. And this is a 4%, so slightly lighter, aimed at, I suppose, to rival the Carlings and Carlsbergs, because they're all about 4%. So 660ml, and it says it, flipping heck. In 1877, the Staropramen master brewers were inspired to create a lighter tasting beer that had the iconic bold flavour of a traditional Czech Pilsner, but with a refreshing and light taste. This exceptional beer, known as Pravha in the UK, retains this passion and respect for high quality brewing and craftsmanship. Oh, okay. But anyway, it's 4%, it's lighter tasting, let's see how it goes. Where's my tin opener? So, all day, all chuffing day, I've been trying to figure this problem out. And you know when you get a problem, you want to beat it, and I'm trying to. And I use what a software called V-Bulletin from a website. And some awkward bleeder wants to pay me money to put a link on my site, which is great, you know, but he wanted it on the mobile version, so I got it on the mobile version, and then he says, oh, it's showing on every page, and I thought, for God's sake, it's free publicity. But I can't edit it, so I'm having fun at the moment. But anyway, golden amber pour, good lacing around the edge, not a massive carbonation. You see the lacing, it's around the edge rather than through the centre. White head, as you can see, and it's a decent sized glass, a bottle as well. The usual lager aroma, sort of light malt, hay. So, think of the standard offerings, but a slightly smoother finish. And this is it. This is this is nice, and I can tell that by just having a sip. Got a nice bit of bite at the end. Right, for a neckable lager, that's quite nice. It's obviously it's cold in here. It's probably just above about, yeah, it's about 9 degrees. It's not exactly baking. I'm absolutely bloody Baltic at the moment. That is really nice. So I reviewed Staropramen the other week, and I was impressed with that. And this is obviously a lighter tasting, lighter on the ABV, so you know you get away with a few more bottles. And I've not seen it. Obviously, there was a time when I didn't pay any attention to what was coming out. Obviously, now that I'm doing beer reviews, you pay a lot more attention. Oh, and there's the thing: Tesco's are doing a lot of reduced to clears in their stores. Some of them are you can see the reduced to clear sticker, and some, there were two Fuller's brands beers, Mellow and whatever, Cyclone or something along them lines, and they were down to 80p from normally about £1.60, £1.70, but they had a blank sticker on, just as 80p. So, you know, I have a good scan of the shelves next time you go to Tesco's and see if you can pick up any bargains. There was a Brewdog Overworks beer, which is normally a £5, that was reduced to £4. I don't agree with that. I don't understand why it was a £5 in the first place. It's not a big bottle. It's like, it might have been a 700ml bottle, but a £5, a bit steep. And there was a Thornbridge beer that was £2.40. So definitely something just to keep an eye out on. And if you go to the range, my daughter's going to the range now. She's started her own home bargains Instagram page, and within a week or so she's got 350 followers. Bloody doing well. Eh? I must be doing something wrong. But anyway, back to this. Oh yeah, in the range. I mean, I know I get it out in the end. There's they've got a new range from the range of beer cider wine kits in there, so definitely worth a try. And check them out, you know, if you get a chance, or if you live near a range. Loving this, really nice bite to it, light, pretty much standard lager taste. You know, the taste is, but then again, most lagers, pilsners, they are very, very samey, unless they're a wheat beer or a craft lager. So they are very similar. Does it taste good? Yes. It smells nice, nice aroma, looks good, tastes good. What more can you offer it? Want really? Would I drink this over the standard bestsellers in this country? Your Fosters, Carlings, Stellas? Yeah, I think I would. It's definitely got something different to it. At the end of the day, it tastes decent, and that's what all of us want from a beer or lager or cider or even a spirit or wine, for it to taste good. It's them ones that don't taste good. Now they're the ones. But that brings me to the thing, if the public think it tastes crap and horrible, how the hell did it get past the brewers? Because obviously brewers up and down the country and all around the world really, you taste what you brew, and if you're tasting what you're brewing, then how the hell does some of these beers and that get past their quality control? Because if they taste nasty, then surely it shouldn't be going out. You know, it should be like, that tastes horrible, we're not selling that. It gives you a bad name. Because let's be fair, there's always a chance of a bad brew. As a home brewer, I know that. I brewed a stout, and I know that I have to sterilise everything, clean it out thoroughly first. Because if you've not used your kit for a while, contaminants get in. So you clean it out, and then once you've cleaned it out, then you sterilise it, and then you rinse it again. Then you brew, you do your brewing, and it's all in as close to sterile environment as you can get. And yet, I did that, and with this stout kit that I brewed, it's the only kit I brewed where I knew straight away it was off. I've done some kits where I did a lager kit, and it tasted a little bit sugary, and that might have been just the fact that I didn't leave it long enough to, you know, do the brew, as it were. And so that's me as a home brewer. And you taste test. I taste test all my brewing, because if someone's watching this and I'm telling you how to brew, giving you a few hints, you know, you'll probably read it yourself or watch quite a few different reviews. I do it my way, other people will do it their way, but generally everybody's doing it, especially if you're doing the beginner side of home brewing. I mean, so when you get further along, you're using the grain father, and you're mixing grains and hops. I mean, that is basically the brewing that on a smaller scale that the craft brewers do. And I will get there one day. Yeah, one day I might win the lottery and I can fuck off from work and just live at home and live the life. And I think even if we won millions, we'd still have a conservative lifestyle. You know, buy next door's house, get rid of him. Knock the houses through. I have 2 houses in one, and the wife will have a room just for doing cakes, and I'll have my beer room, yeah, just for brewing beer. Whew. We can all wish, can't we? I do wish. It never comes true, but I do wish. I'll get a job where I absolutely 100% enjoy it, and there's no idiots. But it seems every job, wherever you go in life, there's an idiot, isn't there? Hey, I've met my fair share, and I'm not perfect. Nobody is. None of us are perfect. If you think you're perfect, you're mistaking yourself. But I try my best. Yeah, well. Oh, today also Tesco's again. And I can only talk about my local Tesco because obviously I don't go around the country. But on the spirits aisle, and I presume they're all the same, you know, especially when you get to the bigger Tesco's. On the spirits aisle, this Tesco had a plinth. This is Top Valley Tesco in Nottingham. They had a plinth full of miniature spirits, and for a beer reviewer like me, I don't want to pay too much for spirits, but I want to be trying new spirits. And they'd got Grey Goose in miniature form, 4 bottles for something like 14 quid. They'd got Talisker, which is a good whiskey, 3 bottles for 12 quid. Jack Daniels, 3 bottles for 12 quid. And yes, it is a pricey way of doing it. But for a home brewer, I can't afford to be paying 40 quid a time for bloody miniatures. So it's a great way of getting your review stock and obviously enjoying something new. And like there, I've got the ones from B&M Bargains. They were a bargain, 12 for 15 quid. That's brilliant, you know. And it's great if you're going out somewhere. I think miniatures have got a place. Say you're going into town and you go into some pricey bloody restaurant who charge a fortune. And yeah, can I have a Coke please? And bin the Coke over. You watch that they've gone off. Quickly open your bowl. Dunk. Straight in. And instead of paying 5 or 6 quid, you've paid, well, at that price that I got them for, you're paying a lot less. So there is ways, you know, it is, generally, it's a better way of doing it. Because 50 mils is basically two shots, what they call it, shots. Tell I don't go out very often, don't you? And, oh, Jesus, it's cold. So basically, you're getting 2 servings. I don't know what you call them. 2 servings. I remember when I leave here, I walk out and think, that's what they're called. But anyway, yeah, you get 2 servings, but you pay 3 quid for say even if you buy them at the normal prices, which are probably about 3 quid for a miniature, but you pay 3 quid. But if you were good to a fancy restaurant, you'd be paying 4 quid per serving, you know, per whatever it is. And so, good way of doing it. And wine as well. You know, having a miniature bottle of wine with you, because they're not going to frisk you at the bloody door. You can walk in, glass bottle of wine, not at the decent pubs anyway. Glass bottle of wine, and you order 1 glass of wine, and then when no one's around, top it up, fill it up with another bottle. Job's a good one, and you've saved yourself money. You've got to be prudent in these times. I mean, my mum, when she was alive, we'd go to pubs and she'd say to me, do you fancy that glass there? And I says, yeah. Next minute, the glass is gone. It's in a bag. She's got it. So I ended up with loads of glasses that, you know, of my favourite breweries. And they've been smashed over the years, though, sadly enough. Bloody dishwasher takes out so many glasses. But, you know, it's the way things are done sometimes. So, can't praise this enough. Really nice, great tasting lager Pilsner. To me, they're just lagers. I don't care what someone calls it, a Pilsner. For me, just a lager, but a nice tasting lager. Definitely something to try, because if you're stuck on one brand, you know, you're missing out. And this is where, as a beer reviewer, for me, I love trying new stuff. So reviewing beers is my way of slyly trying new stuff and saying, I'm doing a beer review, and she's like, oh, that's alright, you know. And if I said, I'm going down the shed for some beers, it'd be like, what are you doing that for? So it's a good way of me, you know, trying new beers. But you can't fault it, can you? There's some lovely beers out there. So Pravha. So golden amber pour, great lacing, white head, light malts on the aroma. It smells and tastes just like any other lager on the market. There's no really discernible difference. It's got a lovely back end to it, lovely twang at the back end, and a great tasting lager. A bit smoother than the gassy, more, you know, the other lagers that are a bit more gassy. Shouldn't really be slagging off other lagers, but yeah. So really nice. There you go, Pravha. Out of 5 then. 4.2 out of 5. That was a nice nice drink. Nice addition to my newbies. Right, I've had enough. I'm freezing. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Cheers.